You've probably seen the movie Her, right? The whole idea of falling in love with an AI, it's always felt like something from the distant future, pure science fiction. But what happens when that fiction suddenly becomes a reality for thousands and thousands of people? Now that is not a line from a movie. That's a real post from a real person on Reddit announcing her engagement to her AI chatbot. This is where the sci-fi stuff crashes right into our everyday lives. And believe me, this isn't just some isolated case. It's one of literally thousands. There's a huge and growing online community built around these exact kinds of relationships. So today, we're going to dive into some amazing research that pulls back the curtain on what is really going on here. To do that, we're leading on a massive study from a team of researchers at MIT. They dug through thousands of posts to get a real data-driven look inside these human-AI bonds. So the researchers, they went straight to the source. They focused all their attention on a particular subreddit, which is basically the main online hangout for people who are in relationships with AI chatbots. And just to give you a sense of scale, we're not talking about some tiny little forum in a forgotten corner of the internet. At the time they did the study, this community had over 27,000 members sharing their stories. So what are they all talking about? Well, this is where it gets really interesting. You've got the stuff you'd expect, right? Romance, sharing pictures, introducing their AI partners. But look closer. You've also got super technical chats about ChatGPT, and then there's this one, coping with loss. That's a huge theme. Hold on to that thought. We are definitely coming back to it. So you have to wonder, how do these relationships even begin? Well, this was one of the biggest surprises to come out of the research. It's probably not what you're thinking. The common assumption, right, is that people who get into these relationships must have been lonely, they were actively seeking out an AI partner. But the research, it shows that's not really the case at all. In fact, the data shows that way more people just kind of stumble into these relationships by accident. They start using an AI for work or maybe for a hobby, and then over time, this completely unexpected emotional connection just forms. Okay, so if a lot of these connections are unintentional, what platforms are they happening on? You'd probably guess it's those apps that are built specifically for AI companionship, right? Well, get ready for another twist, because look at this data. The overwhelming favorite isn't a dedicated companion app. It's ChatGPT. I mean, it's not even close. It seems like users are taking this general-purpose tool and repurposing it because they value its amazing conversational skills more than any special romantic features. And that preference for pure conversational power really hints at the real reason people are